Hey guys, welcome back into the video. And in this video, we're going to be going over the fourth episode of how to make a website with Python series. In this video, we're going to be talking about methods, which I told you briefly in the last video what they are. And in this video, I'll be going into much further details and implementing them in our register function. So if you can remember in our register, we put our method is equal to post, and I slightly talked about it. That post is when you want to get uh, request data from the front end to the back end, and we're gonna do that using names. Name, like we named this first name, we named this last name. So if we go back into our register function, we can define here that this function is gonna use different methods. So we say methods, and the ones that we're gonna use is get and post, which are the two most important methods to know about, especially when you're just beginning. So now we can go inside here and say if request dot method is equal to post. So this request function is built into Flask, and then you can use that to find out what method it is. Then what we want to do is I'm just going to say pass for now, and then else. If you don't know these basic else, if else, this is conditional flow. I've also have a video about this in my channel, so feel free to go check that out before you continue watching this one. So what this does is checks if the method is post, and else if not the method is not post, it'll be get, because those are the only two methods we're using. Now what we want to do is access those variables from our register into our main.py. So in order to do that, we have to type here first name, which is what we're going to call it here also, equal to request dot form, and then we can put the name that we put inside our register HTML file, which I just did, first underscore name. Now you have to do that for all of these. Just copy and paste, and I'll catch you after it's done. As you can see, I fixed all of here. First name equal to request.form, also first name, which is also what I named in the register or the HTML file. Same with last name, same with email, and same with password. Now I will print these out, so when the user clicks submit, then you can see the values of this variables in our backend. So I'll just print first name and I'll print last name. But this now is going to give us an error after we click submit. So in order to avoid that error, we want to return something, because every function in Flask must return something. So I'll just say return. You can do quick HTML also in Python, but that's not very like recommended because it's very limited. So I'll just say data stored. Now if we run this, you can see run. And then if I put in all my put in all my values, and then if I click submit, you will see them in our terminal. Hello world, now we go to slash register. Now if I put in values like random values and then random emails at gmail.com and then a random password, submit it, you can see it says data stored, and it even asked me to save the password in here. So Google recognizes this as a website already. So if you go back into our main.py, you can see that we can see our first name as well as our last name, the values inside here. So that's it for this video. In the next video, we're going to be talking about how to store these values in a database, and then how to also access them in our login function, so you can log in and register uh, separately. So that's it for this video. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.